welcome back to the channel. This is your May tarot reading for manifesting generators. So if you're a manifesting generator in human design, this tarot reading is for you for the month of May. Let's see what the cards have to say about your May and what you have to look forward to in the upcoming month. If you're not already, subscribe, like this video, share it, hit the little bell so you get notified when I post new videos, because I'm posting new videos pretty often and you don't want to miss one. So what do we have for manifesting generators for the month of May? We don't do reversals here, okay? What do we have? You know what? I don't feel like that's aligned. If they come out again, then we'll know it was meant to be. But I was getting weird vibes off those three cards. Alright, manifesting generators. What do we have for human design manifesting generators for the month of May? Feels like, oh, yep, came out again. Feels like a big release for you all. It feels like there's something. Okay, any more cards for manifesting generators for the month of May? Okay. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay. And then we have one of the cards that fell out at first on the bottom, of course. So it feels like in May, you all are really going to be realizing like the world is at your fingertips and you really like whatever you say is literally what you create. And the Guru is the first card that came out here. So what that signifies to me is that you all have really been doing a lot of work on yourselves. You've really been strengthening your connection to a higher power, to your higher self, to spirituality in some form. I'm gonna want y'all to be able to see the energy of these cards. And so May feels like you're really just, like the Guru represents the Hierophant in the traditional tarot, which is the card of Taurus, big Taurus energy, and we just had a new moon in Taurus. It was a lunar eclipse, and that's what the eclipse are going to be in Taurus all year. I mean, there's only 4 of them, but 2 of them will be in Taurus and the other 2 will be in Scorpio. So it feels like you all are really feeling more grounded and feeling more specifically grounded in terms of like a spiritual practice, either like meditation or yoga or breath work, or like really just being intentional with what you're listening to and what you're consuming. Like maybe after you just wake up, you're like, okay, I'm not going to scroll through Instagram or look through my email or whatever. I'm going to like be intentional about this time in the morning and like feed myself with inspirational things and things that empower me, things that help me to get into a feel-good state. Pardon me, this chai. And through that, it feels like some part of you has died, or maybe like some relationship has died, because the 3 of Swords is coming out here, which I'm going to switch around because these cards just feel like this is like over here. Okay, so it feels like, I don't know, all these 3 cards are just like, damn, okay. Like there's some tower moment that happened, something that just like really felt like everything was crumbling to the earth, and like you were really in it, in the darkness, in the deep, in the depths of the sea, of the ocean. Like there's mermaids here, so it's like maybe some of you have been learning to just like really talk to yourself and sing to yourself and really just kind of like to lift your mood through all the darkness that you've been through. It feels like there's some sort of like with the 3 of Swords here, it's like there's some sort of loss, some sort of grief, some sort of like expectation that wasn't met, or that was really just like had you feeling let down, had you feeling just kind of like heartbroken and like just really like really sad and heavy about the way things happen and the way they didn't meet up to your expectations. Like I'm almost like feeling that emotion right now for you. Like I'm getting like starting to get like emotional. Like I feel like this like sadness, like I feel tears coming. It's like there's something that wants to be released in you as it relates to this thing, whatever this is. And like, it's like you have to let that part of you die. You have to let that expectation or that story or whatever you thought this thing was going to look like, you have to let it die and let it go in order to be reborn. Like, this is the card of Scorpio, I think, or Pluto, or both. I don't know, but I don't remember right now. But, or maybe the Tower is the card of Pluto. Either way, this is like heavy Pluto Scorpio energy, and it's like time to like dive deep to like whatever this is and really like sit with those feelings and look at those feelings in order to clear them, in order to like actually transform them, as opposed to them just being stagnant in your body and like building up and creating this like maybe like tightness. Like maybe a lot of you have been feeling like tightness in your chest and just like, yeah, just like really heavy in your heart space, and it's really just time to feel that and look at that fully in order to let that go and really like shed light on it with the Moon card here. And there's 3 Moon cards in this deck, and it's really like not a coincidence that this one came out, which I feel like is saying like through your emotions you really create your life. Like you create your reality through what you're feeling and what you're focusing on and what you're attributing feelings and emotions and vibrations to based on what you're thinking. So it's like this, even if this isn't like in your conscious, it's like it's sitting in your subconscious, and it's like holding you back from creating what you want. And so that needs to really be looked at. And I feel like with this full moon in Scorpio we have on May 15th, there will really be like a peak of that. And it's like, okay, it's really time to let this die. It's really time to purge this. I'm going to pull a card for clarification for these 3. Okay, what is that card? Yeah, it's like you're carrying a really heavy load that you don't need to be. Let's get another clarifier. Damn, Manny Jen, it's like, what is this? You'll need to let me know. Okay, and there's something out of balance here. It's like you have this really beautiful opportunity that like wants to come in and that like is available to you. Just like pursue your passion, pursue your joy, pursue what you love, right? As a Manny Jen, that's what you're supposed to do. But there's just like these kind of like, there's this heaviness residing that's like really kind of slowing you down on your path and holding you back from really like getting there with quickness and with the speed in which you can and is capable for you. But again, there's just like this thing that you really need to like let go of and just kind of like feel fully the pain from it and let it go and come into a greater sense of balance with the way that you're like taking care of yourself and the way that you're like how you're treating yourself. It feels like you might be just like kind of overindulging in things that don't really serve you because of this. Like it's like this is playing into a lot of like unhealthy behaviors and a lot of unhealthy maybe like addictions. Even like a food, it can be addiction, caffeine can be addiction. So it's like it's really time to shed those, and it's due to this like emotional pain. And once you really allow yourself to feel all of that, it will just clear, and you'll just like feel like you are in a greater sense of harmony and balance with everything else in your life. It's like that ripple effect that begins with just this like one step. But it is really, no, I don't want to go there right now. Well, yes. Okay. So it is really helpful for you that you have this like spiritual practice, because otherwise you would literally just be like kind of crumbling. But that being said, like, also I feel like this spiritual practice, meditation, could help you connect with these feelings. Like, meditation isn't always about like being silent and being chill and like focusing on our breath. Sometimes it brings up a lot of emotions that are stuck within our body that we don't get to until we really breathe into them. Breath work can be helpful for this too, but meditation can also bring up these things. So it's really important for you all to like do something that helps you to feel those emotions, to clear them out of your emotional body and your subconscious. And then once you do that, like things will really start to move forward like really quickly. And this is up to you, right? The timing is up to you on how dedicated and committed you're going to be to this process. Are you going to distract yourself with YouTube videos or social media or like TikTok or, you know, whatever, driving around? Or are you going to like actually be steadfast and committed to like healing this so that everything else in your life can move forward and you can have that renewed and invigorated sense of passion again for what you want to do and how you want to move forward in your life. Because like Page of Wands and King of Wands is like you're here to really shine in your power, and things will start to move really quickly for you. Like there's a new beginning ahead for you once you really just like clear out this stagnancy that's in your emotional body. Let's get a clarify for the Page and the King of Wands, please. 4 cards. Okay, yeah, Chariot, 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so like literally your happy ending is available for you when you just like allow yourself to move on from whatever this is. It's gonna take a lot of strength, right? It's gonna require a lot of strength to be focused and to go to the depths of these emotions and to heal them. But once you do, things are really going to start to come in for you once you open your eyes to like what's available for you versus what you've just been kind of like maybe too focused on or too expectant of. And like your happy ending is in store once you really allow yourself to clear these stagnant emotions, these stagnant feelings, whatever this is. Depends on, you know, you and your life. But yeah, it feels like some of you too might be in like hermit mode right now. I know I am. Not by choice, but okay. And then I'm gonna pull an oracle for you all. Wow, it's a really beautiful. Okay. Yeah, it literally feels like you're being reborn right now. And on the bottom it says, "Come to me." Abundance, desires, attracting like a rose, receive, allowing yourself to receive. Beautiful reading for you all. Like I feel like once you really again like have the time and the space to focus on what this is and clear it, like I said, things are just going to start to move really quickly, and everything is, it's going to be like a rocket ship. Like May is like the propellant forward into your vision, into your dream, and like of what you guys have been wanting to do, what you've been wanting to create, what you've been wanting to share with the world. Like it's all available for you. It's just there's this kind of heaviness that really needs to be let go of. So the oracle cards that came out are Held, Sureness of the Soil, Unseen Help, Support, Community. So allow yourself to be supported this month too. Allow yourself to see like where you have support and ask for it, right? I'm experiencing this in my life too right now because I am, as you can see by the crutches right here, I am currently injured and on crutches. I literally cannot walk without crutches right now, and it's really hard. I have stairs to get to my apartment, so it's been really tough and challenging for me to do hardly anything, especially when it comes to like leaving the apartment, like taking out my trash and checking my mail and those things. So I've really had to learn how to ask for help and ask for support from the people in my life. Temple of the Rose, Ancient Power, Expression, Activation, Scarlet Codes. Yeah, it feels like this is a really activatory, is that a word? A really activating month for you, Manny Jens. Like you really have this huge potential like right there. Like it's like right there. And all that's stopping it or holding it from coming in is this emotional stagnancy, because you don't have space for it yet because of these emotions of the sadness of this like grief that really needs to be felt and released. And once you do that, you're activating your ancient power. You're activating your ability to heal yourself. You're activating your ability to like be in control of your reality and your emotions and like literally go through a rebirth process. And this is oh my gosh, this is huge energy. I feel like for a lot of you, this is what you're going to be teaching eventually and what you're going to be helping people with. But it's like you have to go through that journey yourself before you can help someone else through it. So that's what I have for you, manifesting generators. Let me know how that resonated with you in the comments below. Looking forward to this month. It is a huge one. If you want to check out my other content and my astrology update for the month of May, check out my podcast. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, it's there, Astrology and Human Design. And I give a May forecast for the astrology energy of the month. So, and what we have to look forward to based on the astrology. So exciting time. Excited to see how May plays out for you and what all this brings in for you once you clear all this. So I'm sending you so much love on your journey, and I'll see you in the next video.